Hello everybody and welcome to this strong game between Suki and Maravida. The semi-final kickoff here. Suki start off the match for us, attacking from the top of the screens to the bottom, and Maravida with possession, getting through the defenders. Is Hemara, gives it by the goalkeeper, and he was able to get the second touch to make it 1-0 for Maravida in such early stages of the game. Now that is what you call starting the game off to a flyer. We've seen a lot of this in this competition, and this one is no different. And Hemara giving them this early lead. Suki starts off again with the action. Already they are chasing the game, and they need to get the equalizer as quickly as possible because they have a very, very tense and nervy atmosphere in Maravida in the second leg in the Farmouth Stadium. The goal kick is taken. Wavecrest Arena can be a very daunting place, but so can this other sports complex. They need to use that to their advantage to get this equalizer and get themselves back into the game. Because Maravida is doing very well there, good defending by Suki, and here they come with the counter-attack. Sukimi, rather than crossing the ball, decides to take a shot, and the other player took it out for a goal kick. Maralon takes it. And he's been lost again. He's back to Suki, applying the pressure to get that equalizer. That's for another goal kick, which Maralon takes. It's Marasaki. Almost fouls the player there, where referee says play on, no complaints for that one. And the ball has been lost there. That seems to be a half attack by Hemara. The dribbles back the goalkeeper. Of course, his second goal of the game. Protest from players to fans to manager, but the referee sees no wrongdoing in that tackle. And what a way to punish your opponent. Attacking swiftly, and it's 2-0 to Maravida. Striker Hemara. The action again restarts, and it seems that the home advantage is non-existent here in Suki, as Maravida are very focused in getting the result. The cross coming from Suki finds nobody in the area and is out for a throw-in. This is not what the fans would have expected coming into this very interesting game. Suki going into the first ever semi-finals, and they are losing 2-0, and that would have been 3 as Suzuki makes the save. Here they come against Sukilem. Sukimi on the wing trying to make the cross in. Decides again to take a shot at it, and it goes into the side netting. That is poor decision making by the Suki player. And here they come again for Maravida, charging forward is Hemara, the double goal scorer. This is possession on that instant, and the referee sees enough to blow for half-time. What a half it has been for both sides. And it is Maravida that have a very comfortable position going into half-time. Looking at the possession actually went to Suki, 52% to 48% for both teams respectively. Both teams had 5 shots apiece for both of them, but Maravida making most of theirs count. 4 shots on target to just 1 from Suki, just to show you how strong the defensive play has been from Maravida as well as the attack. But in the PFA, anything could still happen. Can Suki be able to at least get a goal to give them a slim chance of staying in this competition, or can Maravida score the all-important 3-goal advantage to seal this first leg and possibly book their place in the final early on? We'll see where the second half starts now, and as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe so we can get the content into the algorithm and find more people to grow our wonderful community. Second half starts right now. Maravida restart the second half action after a lightning quick start to that first half. Can they be able to replicate that in this second half and pull themselves further into a place in the first ever World Cup final? And they tried to do that, but again, Suzuki coming in clutch to make that very close save. And Suzuki advancing on the ball, good dribble, and again the shot was just not enough to beat Maralon, the goalkeeper. So Suzuki doing all they can to get their chance and just get that one goal to shift momentum back into their side. And they come again, Suzuki dispossessed by a defender. Dimomara to Haimara, dribbles expertly but unable to hold off the defense for too long. Then it's a turnover in possession again, but the through ball was too far, and Suki able to grab it, and that would have been a hilarious own goal, but the goalkeeper was able to get that one out of his box, and Suki were able to counter as effectively as they would. Hemara again showing his beautiful dribbling antics. Has been doing that so much throughout this game, showing how his flair is very important. The cross is easily cut out by defense, and the resulting shot still made by Maralon saved well as well. They are way past the hour mark here, almost 15 minutes left to go in this game, and it seems Maravilla are just comfortable in their position. Find Hemara looking for the hat-trick, unable to do so. It's out for the goal kick, and we have the substitutions taking place. Suki coming on again for Suki, having featured earlier in the competition. Suki takes the goal kick. It is closer to the end of the game. Maralon again with another beautiful save, and Maravilla just playing for time at this point, and they're trying to get the third goal, but oh, that was so close. Marasachi giving an offside for that one. Suki takes a long ball and looking to find the Suki player. He does find him, but Maralon showing wonderful earrings to dive in and defeat the goalkeeper, and that confirms the end of the game. What a match it has been here in the Success Sports Complex, and Maravilla carry a very important lead going into the second leg, as the ends here in the Success Sports Complex in Sukido. Suki 0, Maravilla 2. What a commanding night it was for Maravilla at the Success Sports Complex as they take a huge step towards the PFA World Cup final. The tie exploded into life early, and it was Hemara who made a difference almost immediately. In the 5th minute, he picked up the ball, surged past his marker with confidence, calmly nudged it beyond the onrushing goalkeeper, rounded him and rolled the ball into an internet. Ice-cold execution and a nightmare start for Suki. But Maravilla were not done there. In the 29th minute, controversy struck. Hemara won the ball with a strong challenge that sparked loud protests from the home crowd and Suki players alike, but the referee waved play on and Hemara punished the hesitation, dancing around the goalkeeper once again before finishing with composure. 2 goals, both ruthless and both of them decisive. Despite trailing, Suki showed so much fight in that one. The stats are reflecting there. They were much tight in the contest-wise, but the score lines just disproved that immediately. Possession was relatively even, with Maravilla edging a 54 to 46%, while shots were level at 7 apiece. And Suki managed 4 shots on target, but Maravilla were sharper in key moments, testing the goalkeeper 5 times and making 2 of those 5 times count. But it's full time and Suki is 0, Maravilla 2, a result that gives Maravilla a strong cushion heading into the second leg. For Suki, the task is very clear but very difficult. They will need a special performance away from home to keep their World Cup dream alive. But that's all the action we have for you here in Sukido. Up next is the second semi-final first leg clash as Gilan hosts Iskara at Pride Park. So you do not want to miss this. If you enjoyed this match, you can check out the last video to find out how all the teams got to this place. And don't forget to subscribe as we push forward to our next milestone of 70 subscribers. And every sub helps to grow this PFA universe. So thank you guys ever for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.